2023, the year that got us saying we're in so many aspects, socially, politically na economically. A lot has happened and so many stories have made headlines na zingine tunaweza sema zimekuwa bigger than others. This week, we take a look at 5 stories zenye zili make the biggest headlines this year. My name is Charity Muya and this is the rundown. Story ya kwanza is a sad story that caught local and international attention. Edwin Chiloba was a Kenyan fashion designer, model and LGBTQ activist na alikuwa brutally murdered at the age of 25 in January. Body yake ilipatwa imestashiwa in a metallic box along the Kipenyo Kaptinga Road in Kapsaret. Na police believed he was murdered somewhere else na body yake ikadampiwa hapo. During a proceeding at Eldoret Court in August, kuna witness alisema aliona Jackton Odhiambo, the main suspect in the trial, akibeba the metallic box with other guys from his house. The witness aliconfirm pia that Chiloba alikuwa amemshow he was in a romantic relationship na Jackton. Jackton Odhiambo amekuwa remanded at the Eldoret GK Remand Prison since akuwe arrested. Our second story was a shocking revelation na pia ilipata attention locally na internationally. The Shakahola massacre. Controversial pastor Paul Mackenzie aliarestiwa after the discovery of hundreds decomposing bodies zilipatikana Shakahola forest. The bodies zilikuwa za people who are victims of a suspected cult linked to Pastor Paul Mackenzie's church. Mackenzie aliakuziwa of brainwashing his followers to starve themselves to death ndio wa meet Jesus. Polisi waliendelea kuexhume bodies from the Shakahola forest in different phases na over 400 people were found dead na it's believed kuna more people bado wako missing. In November this year, almost 6 months after Mackenzie arrestiwe, the state will win one of its cases against him, but a sentence is yet to be made. Our third story ni an accident yenye ili happen along Nairobi-Nakuru highway, killing 18 people and leaving over 60 people seriously injured. Hii accident ili happen after Pwani University bus ili collide na a matatu na according to reports, driver wa hiyo basi alijaribu his best to take control to avoid the accident, but the brakes zikafail. Among those who died, 8 walikuwa students na 3 walikuwa staff members. After the accident, Pwani University will remain closed for a while to mourn the lives lost. China Square ilikam Kenya na ikatake over, but was forced to close down due to controversies that ilikuwa ina challenge the dominance of famous marketplaces in Kenya kama Kamukunji na Isili. According to China Square, they made over 20 million shillings the first 2 weeks of opening na made over 10 million shillings on a bad day after kugrow. Wali announced that they would be closing down, ndio wali strategize after walipata pressure from Trade CS Moses Kuria. Cheng, the CEO, alisema that his business is legal na alikuwa meet all government requirements to operate in Kenya. CS Kuria make it very clear that Chinese investors wanafaa kufocus on manufacturing in Kenya na sio trading. During the standoff, goods over 50 million shillings were seized following a counterfeit complaint, but the case ikakuwa dropped. China Square reopened 10 days after closure and is still operational to date na ilifungua second store in a new location. Story ya mwisho ilituacha tukisema we for a long time. The housing levy. President Ruto na administration yake wameintroduce new taxes and levies in their first year in office, na one of them ni the 1.5% salary reduction for housing levy. Towards the end of November, High Court of Kenya ili declare the housing levy on salaried Kenyans unconstitutional. However, early December, Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah alipresent the Affordable Housing Bill 2023 to address the concern. Sasa the bill ina propose the levy extend to non-salaried Kenyans, requiring a 1.5% on gross income. Payments zitakuwa due every 9th working day of the month after kupata salo ama income accumulation. Tunajua a lot has made headlines this year. Na these 5 stories are just among the biggest, na kama kuna story ili catch your attention na hatuja mention, unaweza tushow hapo kwa comments. Tunawawish a happy new year 2024. Iwabambe vinoma.